This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. Rest in peace, Ace Frehley.
The spaceman.
Yeah, man, a massive part of KISS, and a lot of people saluting Ace on social media yesterday. Is something we weren't expecting. He's, what was he, 79?
74.
74. So, I mean, you're in your 70s. It's not like, oh my God, shock, but still, we hadn't heard that he was sick.
Well, he had taken a fall, so he wasn't even sick. It was just kind of an incident that led to it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the last big story was, of course, when he left the band, and there was some turbulence there, right? And then there was, I think, some legal issues there when he was getting replaced. And then all of a sudden, Ace was going to do his own thing. And I think the last time he performed solo would have been at the casino, the Club Regent Event Center at one point, and he was doing his solo stuff. And then, taking that spill a few weeks ago, that's all we had heard. And then all of a sudden, that was a worse spill. The family kept it under wraps, right?
Yeah.
I think just based on a lot of the posts and tributes I'm seeing just from our own listeners, people here in Winnipeg, I think KISS was a big gateway band for kids to get into rock music because of the spectacle of it, because of the costumes and everything. So a lot of people are posting pictures of when they were a kid with, the dolls or the T-shirts or whatever. And so I think it goes real deep for a lot of KISS fans.
Super well said, Vicki. Yeah, it's and Winnipeg loves their KISS.
And when an original member falls,
totally
the original four.
I just remember they had a movie, and it was a bad movie, but I was such a huge,
It's on network TV.
The KISS movie,
I believe it was
where they were at the like it was a carnival or a fair. Yeah, remember?
Yes.
Someone out there will know. I'll do the research and figure it out. But I was so into KISS that we would watch things like that, and everything we could consume about KISS. And Ace Frehley a part of that, we would. And luckily, with a band like that, there was so much out there because they marketed themselves so well.
Hey, we're coming upon Halloween, too. I wonder how many will be paying tribute to Ace Frehley. I mean, there was always KISS makeup out there on Halloween when I was growing up at different events. And if you had the right four buddies, you'd be winning contests at all the bars. You'd be doing like the pub crawl walking
that would
through,
be awesome.
right?
If you could get a few buddies to do that would be unbelievable. By the way, it was a KISS meets the Phantom of the Park.
Yes.
It's as bad as it sounds, but what the hell? We're thinking about Ace Frehley this morning, 74 years old. Rest in peace. A legend.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Ace Frehley passed away yesterday at the age of 74 after an unfortunate fall. The rock world and everybody else saluting him this morning, and we got a call here.
This is probably the second saddest day of my life. My father died 2 years ago, and guitar god Ace Frehley died yesterday. Found out after work. Had a bunch of messages on my phone, people phoning me. I'm so sad. I don't know what to say.
Torn up, like clearly a big time. First of all, sorry about your dad and a couple of years ago, I guess. But if you're a massive fan of Ace Frehley and KISS, it's a tough day.
So think about this. We're in 2025, and here's a band that started resonating in the 70s.
Yeah.
So
That's
how
a
many
long
decades, how many generations of people? We talked about their final run, that Winnipeg made a stop. They were a stop here. How many different generations were getting tickets for that show? Because, it's like that picture you want of you and your grandfather or great-grandfather. They're hard to come by. That was one of those shows where it could happen, that magical moment.
T-Cone on the text line. We did a KISS Airband concert in Arthur Day Junior High way back. So it's a lot of KISS memories.
They had a problem with the pyrotechnics.
Did you read the rest of it?
I didn't see that part.
Tried to test the pyrotechnics, but it blew up in my buddy's face, so we weren't allowed to use it.
Oh, jeez. Hope your buddy's okay.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, moving along here. And this comes in every now and then. I wouldn't call it a complaint, but a concern from completely useless trivia and how many lifelines get used.
Okay, I'm sure you guys were expecting these phone calls, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who's going to call about this. But completely useless trivia. I think you guys really need to go back to that 5 lifeline limit. Yesterday was great. I don't even know if you guys used any lifelines yesterday. It seemed like everyone had a guess. This morning, jeez, not one person was making a guess, except for the final person who got it right.
Yeah.
And you guys gotta limit those lifelines. I mean, I love listening to you and everything, but holy.
Yeah, I mean it's come up before where there's a 5 lifeline limit.
Oh, really?
That has happened, yeah. We might have to bring that back. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah,
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a special meeting about
Saturday. I like Saturday
Ooh,
meetings. What do you
yeah.
think?
Yes, that's
Right after the Sunday or Saturday morning cartoons. Oh, those aren't on TV anymore.
Great idea. Okay, Crazy Craig with a movie review. He's our official, maybe unofficial, 92.1 City movie critic.
Almost at 6 weeks not smoking, but that's not the reason for the call. I'm here, another weekend and another new movie. The Black Phone 2. 4 out of 11.
Ooh.
There, to its credit, and it's a small credit at that, Ethan Hawke and the original actors from the first one, their acting was spot on. I didn't have this movie was unoriginal, uninvolving, slow, and beyond easy to figure out. And even my cat's trying to say something, Cat Sparks is trying to say something about it too, even though she didn't go see it.
The cat in there, come on.
But yeah, no, I had more fun playing Who the Hell Is That at 3:30 with AK than I did at this piece of junk.
Oh, wow.
He got on with
got on.
Adam Kane and didn't win. Everybody else has won.
What went wrong?
I'm telling you. I will say this. Black Phone 2 just doesn't have a nice ring to it. I'm no pun intended. But how about Landline? That would be a good movie.
Terrifying.
Yes. He's the only one in the neighborhood who
I miss
still
mine.
has one.
I miss mine, I'm telling you.
Okay, here we go with, this happens. It doesn't matter who the organizers announce for the Grey Cup halftime. There's going to be there's going to be this type of call.
Our Lady Peace for the halftime show. That's it. We do not need MGK anywhere in our city. He's not even Canadian. Grey Cup halftime? Come on. This is brutal. Our Lady Peace can do the whole halftime show. How about that? Just leave MGK out of Winnipeg and the Grey Cup stuff. This is ridiculous. Just no.
So the Bone Phone's all about sharing your opinion. So thank you for that.
Of course.
But I will say, I think we're way past it being a Canadian at the Grey Cup halftime. That used to be a thing.
Yeah.
But it that doesn't happen anymore. It's very frequently international performers.
If it was Our Lady Peace, if that's the act that was announced, you'd get a whole bunch of people being like, again, or,
Yeah.
oh, why can't we get somebody bigger or better? Like, nobody is going to be happy. It's not like Clockwork Orange. You don't have to have your eyes, held open to watch
That's
the
right.
halftime show. Just don't watch it.
Listen,
whatever.
it's not even a full Canadiana music week anymore at Grey Cup week. You used to go to the festivities, it'd all be Canadian acts playing at different venues. It's not even that anymore.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Right? So, yeah. And I honestly think it's the same page as the National Football League. You're bringing in entertainment that doesn't necessarily fit with what the demographic is because they want new eyeballs on the product.
And a pop. And it's got to
And
be
a
a
pop.
buzz.
And there's going to be people that are going to that game for the party, not necessarily for the game. So,
Sure.
That's right.
By the
Okay.
way, when did he change it to MGK?
well, like KFC, they don't bring up the fried very often. The machine gun part isn't so hot in some parts.
Gotcha.
Okay, we'll wrap with Motorhead Guy. Sounds like some more football this weekend.
Hey, Philly Joe and Vicki, it's Motorhead Guy. So my girlfriend's kid has another playoff game on Sunday over at the Nomads Field. And I tell you, this week I'm going to be prepped. I'm going to eat my cans of beans. So then when I have to shove my horn up my ass, at least there's going to be some sound coming out of there. So go Pit Bulls. Let's kick some ass. Let's just win another game and get to that championship. Go Pitbulls! Woo!
I can't wait for all those teams. See, I'm in Broncos country in Charleswood, and they're in the playoffs too. But this is going to be interesting. Listen, honey, what field are they on? The Pitbulls? Well, look for the guy with the horn up his ass.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Somebody asking on the Boston Pizza text line about the Major League Baseball playoffs and the ALCS and NLCS. Rundle says, I don't know much about baseball. Is this a best of 5 or best of 7? It is a best of 7.
Yes, and as we mentioned going into Seattle, they needed to at least win 2 out of the 3 games. So it's a 2-3-2 series. They will be going back to Toronto now this weekend. But,
So, yeah,
boy, would it be nice.
Game 5 today.
Yep.
I love about baseball. It's just like right back at it, like bang, 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 bang. And, they're either going back to Toronto up 3-2 or down 3-2.
You know what I love the other night? Because they bring out a lot of heritage guys to throw out the first pitch, and it was the big unit, Randy Johnson, the other night. And he had
the big unit,
Yes.
Randy Johnson.
That's
6'10",
Yeah.
6'9",
towering. But it's funny.
huge man.
But because he's up there. But if you watched baseball and you watched the last time the Mariners had their big run, what was it, 20 years ago, I guess. Here's this guy that's standing that tall, and he's telling the guy he's throwing the ball to, the catcher, to stand up and move up a bit because he's not getting there anymore. And he used to have some heat. But, of course, they had the big unit then, and now they have the big dumper because of the size of Cal Raleigh's butt. They call him the big dumper, right?
I can't get over that nickname.
That is just one of those nicknames that you're either cool with it or you're not. Like the big dumper. There are a lot of people out there who'd be like, no.
Would
You're
either
not
of you want to
calling me
be
that.
called the big dumper?
No, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. But,
Well, then I'll stop calling you that.
Don't even think about it. No, it's not. It's not a flattering nickname. But
No.
Dumper is just such a gross word.
Yeah. Well, somehow he got stuck with that one, probably in college at some point, right? He's a catcher, so they're usually.
It does involve the word big. He's a big guy. He smokes the ball. Like he had 60 home runs this year. So
Do you want to be a big dumper or a small dumper? Does it make a difference?
I don't want dumper in there at all. Like
Well,
little,
that's what I'm
little
saying.
dumper.
Bigger. You're saying big makes it better?
Well, because lots of men like the word big in there. Look at our text line.
Yeah.
How many guys have big?
Yeah.
Big and big.
I think he's okay with big dumper. Cal Raleigh seems to be okay.
Sure.
He's got a big ass. He's okay with that. That's his name. He's a catcher. But, I mean, the big unit, the guy's name was Randy Johnson as well. Like, I mean, in 6'10".
He hit a bird once.
Yeah.
He hit a bird when he was pitching. Just killed it instantly.
That's
obviously.
right. So I mean, it's interesting, and then you got all these characters on the Jays, and it was funny. You called it a debate between Max Scherzer and Schneitz, as he calls them.
Yeah.
Right, the managers. He's going up to the man. He's yelling at his manager like, "These are work problems here.
Yeah.
You got here a little toxic environment on the pitching mound, right?" And
Only Scherzer could get away with that.
100%. And Schneider was laughing
future Hall
about
of
it too,
Famer.
because he had to know going out there. But there's been a lot of great storylines with this Jays team this year.
Gotta ask you, Vicky. Now I know you're not a sports fan.
Yeah.
Is there anything that could get you, like if the Jays get on the cusp of winning the World Series? Like, I know I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to jinx it. But is there anything that would get you to sit and watch a baseball game?
Out of all the sports, baseball is probably the least likely for me to get into.
That's a no?
I wish them well, and I think it's great to see a Canadian team doing so well. That's our only Canadian team, but I'm not sitting down to watch.
Game 7,
No.
World Series, Dodgers, Jays. You're not going to grab the remote and watch that, even the last 3 innings.
No.
If we text you and say there's 2 outs, Jays are up 7-6, they're about to win the World Series, then would you pop it on?
Never.
Nothing.
Not even for the big dumper.
That is so good. Nothing's going to make you watch baseball. I got to respect that. You're just like, no chance.
Well, like, what am I don't know. You're either into something or you're not.
Yeah,
what are
yeah.
you gonna do?
That's
True.
right. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, Joe and I will keep you in the loop, okay? How's that sound? Every morning on the big dumper. And
let me know.
All those big
dumper updates.
We might not be talking about the big dumper next week if the Jays get their way.
Yeah.
Wait, the big dumper isn't on the Jays?
No, he's
on
in
Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, this is how interested
That's
I am.
right, yeah. And you're sending well wishes to the Jays. That's what
Sure.
matters.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
780 City, 780-2484. If you'd like to play one of the greatest games happening in Canada right now.
That's not baseball playoffs.
Yes, absolutely. Looking for a contestant. Let's get right at it here. Hello, City. Would you like to play the name game?
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever played before?
No.
We'll get you to turn your radio down. That'll help us a little bit. How old are you?
Yeah. 37.
37 years.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go first with it. So what's going to happen? We're going to ask you a series of questions. You probably know how this works. And then we'll guess your name. It's magic, okay?
Yeah, right on.
Okay, cool. Favorite type of movie? Horror, comedy, rom-com, thriller?
I'd go comedy.
A comedy.
Comedy.
Nice, yeah.
Excellent. Are you a self-checkout type of person, or do you still go to, the regular checkout, what would you call it? Where
Just regular checkout.
Regular
I think makes
checkout,
sense,
yeah.
Depends on the size of a shop.
Okay. If it's big, you're gonna go.
I might go with. If I've got a cart, if I got a little basket, I'm gonna go to self checkout. If I'm going with a cart, I'm going with some help from the staff there.
Makes sense.
I agree with that.
Very reasonable.
You can technically bring your full cart through self-check. I don't do that either, but you could, right? It's not express.
Takes a little longer. And then
Yep.
there's the bagging that takes some time. So, yeah, I agree. Sometimes for the bigger shops.
Okay, I will pass it off to Vicki.
Okay. Which phone app do you use the most?
Probably Instagram or YouTube.
Okay. YouTube. And if you could be any insect, which one would you choose?
Good question. Junebug.
Top of my head, I'd pick dragonfly.
Oh,
Okay.
great. You're eating the mosquitoes.
Yeah, sure.
You're pretty to look at. That's a great choice.
Look like a chopper.
They're cool.
Flying around.
One landed on my arm once. And
That's good luck.
I was spooked immediately. Like, whoa, because they're big.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But then once they sit there for a minute, you're like, okay, I'm okay with this.
It's good luck.
Yeah.
Your favorite scripture from the Bible? No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Your favorite hockey team outside of the Winnipeg Jets? If you had a second team, maybe you have a first team. I don't know.
The team that I gravitated to when we lost the Jets was the Ottawa Senators.
Really?
Okay.
Wow. Okay. And your favorite sports movie of all time?
If you'll count bowling, it'll be The Big Lebowski.
That's good. Sure. That's
Yeah.
good. We'll count that.
You don't hear that talked about as a sports movie very often, but the bowling scenes are legendary,
They're
man.
great. Yeah.
John-
Buscemi and Goodman.
I'm going to
Yes.
go first today.
Okay.
Okay. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Go
I
for
just had a thought. Devin.
No.
And the other name that came to my mind was Derek.
Nope.
Damn.
Okay. Vicky, we'll mix up the order completely.
Sure.
You go now, Victor.
Scott.
Is it Scott? That's
Yeah.
my brother's name.
Oh, we
okay.
got the brother.
In the family. We're in the family.
Of course we did.
So what name goes with Scott, I guess? And my second guess, Brett.
Nope.
Okay. A lot of pressure on me. Let's go with Travis.
Nope.
Matt.
Nope.
David.
Nope.
How about Riley?
Nope.
Okay. I think
Do we need a clue?
are we just going to take the L this week?
Why?
Because every now and then you got to
Are
take
you
an
giving
L.
up already?
You got to take an L in life. Okay, let's get a letter. Let's
Get a letter.
Oh, who's that yelling in the background?
That's my boy. That's
Oh.
my boy Ashton.
Okay, he's happy that you stumped us. Hey, well, hey, you haven't won yet. Give us a letter.
G.
Greg.
Fairly uncommon G.
Graham.
Oh, fairly uncommon. Graham.
That's too popular.
Close.
Grayson?
Nope.
Please tell me Gravy. I'm gravitating to Gravy.
If your name's Gravy, we're best friends. Grant?
No. Grant. That's it.
And you were going to take the L.
You didn't get a win.
Instead, you took the G and made it happen.
Thank you, Vicky, for inspiring me to keep going. You have a good day, Grant. And we got the brother's name, too, eh? Like, this is a huge
So good.
name game for us.
Yep.
Thanks for
Big win.
Thanks for playing this morning.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
92.1 City, Winnipeg's Rock Station, 741. With Philly, Joe, Vicky on a Friday morning, baby.
Don't forget today at noon, a very special noon hour. It's a 2-hour show, actually. It's the Tragically Hip road trip. We're going to re-air it for you today on the anniversary of Gord Downey's death, okay? That's today at noon. A lot going on today with Ace Frehley, of course. We've been paying tribute to Ace Frehley, and a lot of great stories coming in about their Kiss memories.
How many Halloween costumes are we going to see this year of Kiss?
I think it's always been good, but I think you're right. They're going to amp it up for the Spaceman for sure.
Yeah, though it could lead. Although you've got like a couple of weeks here, so
Still time to put it together.
Yeah, I guess that seems like quite an outfit, though. Like one of those Kiss outfits. The makeup, you could get somebody to pull the makeup off for you.
Yeah.
But the outfit like that Ace Frehley used to wear.
Yeah.
That might be a little tougher because you probably have to find it online, maybe.
Right.
Or I'm sure there's.
You might be able to piece it together.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of looking.
If you
at
let
what
me
it
use
looks
your Amazon Prime account, I could have it here in 2 days,
You
Phil.
can find one. Well, hey, you know what I dress up as. Minimum effort.
No.
It works perfectly. Every year, head coach Mike O'Shea. That's
Yes.
it. Yeah, I'll have the headset on, the bomber hat, the khaki shorts. Easy. Done. Just like you do the big slice, the piece of pizza
That's it.
every year.
And who got me that outfit? You did.
I did. Yeah, you're welcome.
like. Still working on mine for the show.
You haven't decided yet, eh?
No, I think I have 3 Halloween costumes that I need for this month.
3?
Yeah.
So you're choosing between 3?
No, I have.
the show?
I have. There
3
are 3
events?
occasions
You
that
won't
I
wear
need
the
a
same
costume
outfit?
for. No,
It's not your
gotta
grad.
Mix it up.
The grad dress.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Almost 20% of people have done this for the last month.
What percentage?
20% of people have been doing this for the last month. I'll even give you this as a clue. Some are even regretting it.
So this is a time of year specific answer? Is that too much of a clue?
Yeah, I'll give you that. It's Friday. I'll give you that. I'll give you the
You're in a
mulligan.
good mood today. You are. You got breakfast for us here this morning.
I
You're
did,
giving
yeah.
clues. Like, wow.
Almost 20% of people have done this for the last month. Most are even regretting it.
780 City. Good morning.
Good morning. You got me stumped here. I'm going to have to go with Philly.
Good choice. I'm pretty good at this. They have done some form of waste cleanup in their yard work.
No.
Sorry, man.
No. That's a good answer. That's timely, obviously.
And you said it was timely?
It's timely.
Okay.
Completely useless
Phil
trivia.
baited me on that one, by the way.
I convinced him. I tricked him into a clue. Good.
Master of the wordplay.
Convinced me to buy breakfast, too. This man's manipulating me.
I'm like Gandalf in here.
And I'm just sitting here benefiting from it.
Hello, City. Go ahead with your guess.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Did I get a light?
Yeah, Philly or Vicki?
I'll take Vicki because Philly stole my answer.
Okay. You know what? I'm thinking betting on sports.
It's
That's
the
a good
busiest
guess.
time in sports.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's not betting on sports. No.
Can we get the question again?
Yeah. Almost 20% of people have done this for the last month. Some even regretting it now.
Hi, City.
Hi, good morning. I'll take a lifeline, please.
Philly or Vicki?
We'll go Vicki.
Christmas shopping?
Not Christmas shopping.
Never too early to get at that, right? Like,
Yeah, but
Well-
maybe they realize, oh, Black Friday's coming up or whatever. Should have waited or
Right.
yeah.
The ads are starting to run
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
on TV and
sure.
that you've seen.
780 City. Hello there.
Hey, good morning. Can I get Philly?
Phil,
It's another one of these mornings,
Yeah.
hey?
Halloween candy. The bags of it, and then you start eating it, and you got to buy
Good
more.
one.
the man did say he's good at it. 20% of people have been eating their Halloween candy, some even regretting it. Not everybody, but some regretting it.
I don't regret it at all. I had a whole bag of Mars
Yeah.
bars. Who's this?
Dave.
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 You know what? It is a big risk to buy it early.
Yeah.
Because it just, if it's sitting there in one of your cupboards in the kitchen, and every time you open, like the pantry, you see it sitting there.
But if you wait too late, you're getting the stuff that you probably don't want to eat the leftovers of. Do you know what I
and
mean?
it gets expensive as it gets
Yeah.
closer too, so you got to buy it when it's on sale.
I got a coupon. I'll hook you up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's
a coupon.
He
hookup?
knows. Phil knows a guy.
Yeah.
Contraband Halloween candy.
What's your name?
Dave Crawford.
David Crawford, you're off to see Matt Rife, courtesy of Phil Aubrey. That's Aubrey doing Aubrey things today.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
And now, it's time for the Lock of the Week. Lock it up. By my calculations, an incredible 14-2 so far this season. The only story that even comes close to rivaling our performance with the lock of the week would be the Toronto Blue Jays postseason run. But otherwise, it's a story that's not getting enough attention, to be honest. 14-2.
It's true. We're under the radar because of this Jays postseason. But I will steal a line from Mad Max himself last night. Let's go!
Let's get at it. See if we can. Perfect last week. Let's go for another perfect Sunday in the NFL. I will start. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles on the road to beat the Minnesota Vikings. I know a lot of Vikings fans around these parts not going to be happy with me, but I just don't see the defending Super Bowl champions losing 3 in a row. They've lost back-to-back games. You know they're going to be pissed off. $1.73, Philadelphia to win in Minnesota is my pick.
You know what? And that's going to be a hell of a football game. So good on you to go right into battle right there, Phil, and pick a tough game. That's a good one. No, we need that.
You got to start throwing punches
Aggressive.
early.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like the aggressiveness. Is it my turn?
It's your turn now, yeah.
I'm changing my mind. At first,
okay.
Well, no, because this is a guarantee. I really do believe that New England, because of Mike Vrabel, this is a revenge game for him. Going to play in Tennessee. So I think that's an easy one. The odds makers are only paying nickels and dimes on it. So if you want an easy one, I think it's that one.
Okay.
But then you brought up one game, and then it reminded me. They're playing overseas. They're playing in London.
Oh.
Jacksonville is the underdog against the Los Angeles Rams without Puka. I think he's out.
That's a big loss for them.
Yes, and they like to throw the ball. Thank God, because Jacksonville's defense is not the greatest. But I'm going to take the Jags now in the upset as the home team.
Saucy.
I think they're at Wembley.
Yeah.
At $2.30 they're paying.
You're being aggressive now, too?
Yeah, I'm taking a page out of John Schneider. He's telling his guys to be aggressive at the plate.
So the Jaguars over the Rams at 2:30. I like that, Joe. And now it's time for...
Ride, Postman! Ride!
Postman Paul, the man, has been an incredible addition to the team this year.
How's Mama Shea dealing with all the success and fame going on in her husband's...
I think she's taking it well. Yeah. She's answering his phone calls, trying to keep the fans at bay.
I think I want to call her Mama. Mama Shea.
Mama Shea? Sure.
It's got to be tough going for a walk with him. Postman Paul! What's up? Postman!
And that's a guy on the same side of the street as him, not even across the street yelling.
All right, here's the text from him. Struggling to find a safe pick this weekend. So, kids, if you're listening, don't try this at home. I picked the Chicago Bears over the New Orleans Saints. Both teams are improving, but I will go with the home team.
Chicago, they are the favorite, right?
Yeah.
What are they paying? $1.43.
Yeah, I like. You know what?
New Orleans has been playing well lately, though.
Postman, I got a lot of time for that pick. That's a good pick. The Bears to beat the Saints, $1.43. So, Philadelphia Eagles to beat Minnesota. Chicago Bears to beat the Saints, and the Jacksonville Jaguars to beat the LA Rams. There it is.
How about the Bombers? You said you wanted to at least discuss
bonus.
it.
Is this the bonus?
Take the Bombers to win at home tonight. Too much pride in that locker room. And I know some guys, people have been discussing about aging out and that kind of stuff. But they got to clinch the playoff spot. They had a chance on the road. They didn't do it. I think they do it tonight in a messy one against the Riders.
That's your big slice bonus of the week. The Bombers to beat the Riders. Lock it up.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Okay, let's wrap with this. And just to preface this, because there's a comment in here about sticking a vuvuzela up his butt, and so
Sticking a what?
They're quite long, actually.
The horn,
I've seen them at
Is that what it's called?
It's actually
a vuvuzela.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So anyway, he was Motorhead guy.
Yeah, it's a bit muffled up there, isn't it?
He was blowing one.
Wait, if you want to hear about muffled.
He was blowing one at his kid's football game. And someone told him, stick that in your ass. And that was a call last week.
Hey, Philly, Joe, and Vicki, it's Motorhead Guy. So my girlfriend's kid has another playoff game on Sunday over at the Nomad Field. And I tell you, this week I'm going to be prepped. I'm going to eat my cans of beans. So then when I have to shove my horn up my ass, at least there's going to be some sound coming out of there. So go Pitbulls. Let's kick some ass. Let's just win another game and get to that championship. Go Pit Bulls! Woo!
Well, there's two sides to a vuvuzela. One's wider than the other one. That's all I'm saying.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
How about some Bomber tickets right now for the big one tonight? Predicting a Bomber win, clinching a playoff spot against the best team in the Canadian Football League so far this year. The Saskatchewan Roughriders.
It's always fun when the Riders roll into town. It's always a vibe. Would you call it a vibe?
I call it a vibe.
We've
Lots of
played
Rider
them as
fans.
many buys as we've had this year, too. 3.
So last second Bomber tickets. And this will be a text contest. So get your answers ready.
Yeah.
Vicky, would you say a lot of people are going to get this answer?
You know what? It's tough. We're into the spooky season of it all, and this was a fact that I just learned. And I think the horror movie fans might have a bit of an edge, but anyone can just throw it a guess, and you got a good chance of getting it, I think.
Can I guess?
Sure.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Lay it on us.
Okay. So there are 12 movies in the Friday the 13th franchise.
12?
12, if you can believe it. Yeah.
You got to get to 13,
I
right?
was just going to say, totally. So Jason, of course, he's famous for wearing the hockey mask, but he didn't always wear the hockey mask. Which movie was the mask introduced? So I'm looking for a number. Text in your number.
1 through 12.
And not your phone number, like your guess number.
It's the one that he didn't, or where the mask is the first one.
Where
the
he got
where it
the
debuted?
mask. Yeah.
I'm going to say 2.
Okay.
Well, you've taken 2. I'll go with 3 then.
Well, no, if you think it was 2.
No, I'm going to go with 3.
Have you guys seen any of these movies?
Yeah, I've seen a few.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't even tell you. Well, the first one.
It's so shocking
For sure.
because it's so iconic. You would think that from the beginning that's what it was. But
Right.
not the case.
But
I'm
his-
just wanting to know what TV station is going to run that one, 1 through 12.
Oh, they will.
In sequence.
Yeah.
His mom was the original. I'm pretty sure, someone will correct me, but I'm pretty
No,
sure
you're
his
right.
mom was the original killer.
Spoiler alert. But...
Well,
You know what? You did this to me the
From
other
like
day with
40 years
Titanic.
ago.
And now you're doing it with this.
Can't help himself.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Okay, Vicky, lay it on us. Which Friday the 13th movie did the goalie mask that Jason wore make its first appearance?
Yeah, out of 12 movies, it was introduced in the third movie.
Third.
movie? Wow.
Third. It went that long without it. There was a character named Shelley in the third one who was playing pranks on friends with this hockey mask.
Okay.
And when he killed Shelley,
He got it.
that's when he picked up the mask.
I thought maybe he started with a helmet. Like, you know how a lot of goalies will wear the helmet and then go to the goalie mask?
Right.
But apparently I was wrong on that one. Okay, glad I figured that out.
They really did run with that NHL theme. Jacques Plante created the mask, I guess, in the horror genre.
He was in one of the movies.
Yeah.
Jacques Plante was in
the
4.
original. I think Gump Worsley.
That's right. Now, which one did he get the shoulder pads in? That's the next question.
That'll be next week. Who's our winner?
Our winner is Corey Cassidy. Corey's off to the game tonight. Congratulations. Good question, Vic.
Yeah, well done. Go Blue.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.